can you do me a favor? I can't encourage you or push you enough that if you're going to go out and do what I do and do what we teach, that have a good set of books, have good record keeping. As part of this is you're running a business. And so you should have a balance sheet. You should have financials. You should have job cost reports. And let's go to those job cost reports for a second. Those should be detailed. You should understand where is the money being spent, what is costing what. And I'm going to share with you in a moment why. But, if I just think you have a certain responsibility that if you're going to go do this, that you do it, in my opinion, correctly. And if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. You've heard me say that before. And if you aren't having good detailed record keeping / bookkeeping, then you can't measure it. So let's talk a little bit why. Well, first of all, before we even ink a deal, we do some preliminary underwriting. We plug in some projected costs of what we think things will cost so that we know what we can pay for the land, and so that we can figure out what our cash flow or our cash requirement, our capital needed is going to be to do the project. So if you do good record keeping like we do, we have enough data now where we can go back and we can look at our reporting to figure out on average in that area of the country, that market, that jurisdiction, what should we plug in our projected costs are going to be. And you got to be able to see, your soft costs, your engineering costs, your other consultants, your jurisdiction costs. You need to be able to see those things separate from, say, what the land cost was when you did a double closing, simultaneous closings based upon our business model. But you need to be able to see your costs broken down so that, one, it'll help you underwrite better up front. Two, so that it'll help you, like, say, when you're in communication with others in the industry, that you guys can talk about what things are costing you. And maybe you'll realize you're not paying enough, and maybe that's why your projects aren't going that well, because your consultants aren't that good. Or two is you'll figure out you're paying too much, right? And that other guys are working with great consultants and getting it done for less. And so between helping you with your upfront underwriting and then also helping you in comparison when you're communicating to others, it is so invaluable that you have good, solid, detailed record keeping. With that said, take care. All right, bye.